Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. Welcome to The Creative Kind. My name is Isolde Trachtenberg, and I am thrilled that you are joining me here today. I really want to thank you for your attention because it's a heart-oriented project for me. I really believe that if we are creative, we will naturally become more kind and more aware and more thoughtful about everything in our lives. So, in essence, that's why I embarked on this project and hope you will keep joining me as I explore and help you become a creative too. Today, I want to focus on something that I spend a lot of time thinking about for myself. The question is this: what kind of creative are you? Are you a visionary, or are you an implementer? Now, here's the difference. A visionary is someone who has the big ideas, or maybe the small ideas. It doesn't matter. You are the one full of the inspiration, full of the beginnings of things, if you see what I mean. You get started, you get struck by the golden arrow of ideas, and then you have to figure out how to make them happen. Well, that's where the implementer comes in. To me, the implementer is the person who can creatively make the things happen. The visionary might have the big idea, and that's important, don't get me wrong. The implementer often has the job of putting all the things together, everything, so that things can actually happen. The implementer often is also the creative problem solver. So they're not just looking at all of this as step by step, this is how we need to solve this is how we need to create this is how we need to do this. Rather, they're looking for the innovative solutions. Now, the visionary can also have the innovative solution if that person, if you are one of them, if you see the problem, you might have the innovative solution, the vision that will solve things. Post-it notes come to mind, although those I believe were invented by accident. But in trying to figure out one thing, some other serendipitous thing happened. The washing machine, certainly, if you wanted to innovate a way to free up a lot of people's time, well, my goodness, something that lets you wash clothes in a machine rather than by hand, which if you've ever washed clothes by hand, you understand it's not a short process. Well, necessity drove that invention. The visionary saw it and perhaps even had a hand in making it. But to solve that problem creatively for how we're going to get many people to use it, that took implementers. So you need to figure out who you are. Are you struck by inspiration? Do you have the vision of something no one has ever done before? Or are you an implementer? Do you see the kernel of the idea from the visionary and then figure out how to make it happen? Are you also the person who comes up with those creative solutions? I've always said that creativity drives innovation, and I really believe that. I think the more we can do that, the more we can allow for that space in our minds and hearts and spirits to exist, to be inspired, the more of us can become visionaries. Often a lot of us may think we're visionaries, but we're actually implementers. And sometimes we're implementers who want to be visionaries. I don't know that they are totally separate, but I do know that right now we seem to be split, right? Look at your Steve Jobs and your Tim Cook. There's visionary and there's the implementer. Nothing's wrong with either one. I'm not sure they can exist one without the other, but it's really important to identify your role for yourself where you are right now. You might find that you are like me. I used to think I was an implementer, but it turns out I'm more of a visionary who then has to build some of those skills up so that I can do this stuff, so that I can bring you the ideas in a way that's substantive and helpful. You need to figure out for yourself. I'm going to be coming out with a worksheet very soon that will help you figure that out. But until then, I hope you'll start thinking about it. Until tomorrow, I send you my love. By the way, I do want to say, if you know of someone who needs to be listening to this, share this with them. Because I think, again, the more creative we are, the more fulfilled we'll be, and the kinder, gentler a planet we will all have. This is Isolde Trachtenberg. I'll see you tomorrow.